Today we're checking out some more Star Trek The Next Generation Season 5.
Time, Mr. Data.
Something's going on.
We will arrive within transporter range in 3 minutes, 21 seconds.
Finally established audio contact with the Romulan ship.
Romulans. Freaking Romulans.
We are en route to your position.
Surprise! What is it?
You're trying to help them?
Riker here. Transport to the Romulan ship as soon as we're within range.
Sir, no weapons. We don't want them to think they're under attack.
Oh, Ro with the headband.
Not a bright idea.
I beg your pardon, Ensign? I didn't quite catch that.
Nothing.
Always the rebel. All right, we got a derelict Romulan ship here. Is it a trap?
Data complex reading 0, sir.
All main
Fire, let's put that out.
We're from the Federation Starship Enterprise.
The Enterprise?
That's
That's
right.
right.
The message said you had suffered a failure in your engine core.
Yes. We had a forced chamber explosion in the resonator core.
They get right to work fixing it.
It's a pretty strange setup, but it looks like the graviton field generator has been completely depolarized. It'll have to be replaced.
Geordi really knows his stuff.
We'd like to move this generator back to the Enterprise for replication.
All right.
Geordi, you and Ro.
I'm suspicious here.
The Force Browser, 2 people and 1 piece of equipment to beam aboard.
Aye, sir.
I'm sorry, who? Where's O'Brien? See, O'Brien would get them back. She's just an ensign.
Chief, do you have them? They're not here.
No, sir.
Where are they?
Where the hell is O'Brien?
We've lost them, sir.
I thought we've lost them. Bum-bum. We've lost them. Yeah, okay. Like, what? Are they in limbo? I'm, like, fired up about this. This is Geordi and Ro. If it was just 2 randoms, I'd be like, well, they're dead. But that can't be right. Feels like a Romulan trap.
Space. The
The
final frontier.
These
are the voyagers of the Starship.
Every time I see that ship, she's just so majestic.
All transporter systems offline until further notice. Could they have materialized somewhere else?
Let's hope so.
Negative, Captain. Sensors are unable to locate them anywhere within transporter range.
Counselor.
Yeah, do you sense anything?
Captain, we're still looking at a core breach. Unless we can fashion a new graviton generator. I need replacement personnel.
Send them in a shuttle.
Take a shuttlecraft and 2 more engineers down to the Romulan ship.
Aye, sir.
Mr. McDowell,
I have good command instincts.
lay in a course away from the Romulan vessel and engage at warp 1 if you detect any sign it's going to explode.
All of these ensigns are quite old for what I thought ensigns would be.
Readings indicated at least 73 Romulans are still alive.
73.
Is that a significant number to the Romulans?
We need to dump the entire engine core. Do you have an auto-eject system?
Yes, but it's not functioning.
Of course. I keep waiting for them to do something shady, though. Like clunk him on the head and leave him there.
30 seconds.
Riker in there with the muscle.
I'm ready, Commander.
Stay there! Eject the chamber on my order!
Data, we need you. Well, that was close.
We're still here.
Yes.
Where are Geordi and Ro? Did he just walk right by whoever this is? Is she invisible? He just walked right by her. Why did she appear there? And where's Geordi?
This is Ensign Rowe reporting in. I'm at Section 23 Baker near sickbay. Sickbay.
Yeah, go to sickbay. Door doesn't recognize her.
Excuse me, I need some help.
No one can see her. No one can see her. What did that friggin' transport ensign do?
The initial findings would seem to indicate a radiation surge from the Romulan engine core which disrupted the signal and never rematerialized.
Is it just lost in the ether, they think?
You're right. I just hate making out death certificates.
Well, they're not dead. Can she interact with anything? They were pretty
Captain, I don't
quick
know
to
what's
jump to
going on.
death certificate. He just went right through her. Okay, well, I called that invisibility thing because he walked right by her body. That's freaking me out. Where's Geordi?
Damn it!
Nope, she can't interact with anything. Maybe they are dead. Ooh, that freaks me out. Girl, you a ghost.
The diagnostic of the transporter system shows an anomalous energy fluctuation. I will need to inspect the imaging scanner in transporter room 3.
By all means.
I'm suspicious of everyone here.
I have a personal favor to ask.
I don't know
I
why.
considered Commander LaForge to be my best friend.
Yeah.
Responsibility to plan and conduct the memorial service. May I have your permission to do so?
Permission granted. Make whatever arrangements you think are appropriate.
Thank you, sir.
They just think they're dead. Well, we haven't seen Geordi yet.
The Romulans want a computer. We cannot give them access to Federation technology. That is an unacceptable security risk.
I'm with Worf on this.
Be sure that your concerns are addressed before we install it.
Aye, sir. Thank you.
Thank you for not just brushing him off, as mostly his suggestions always get brushed off, but he does go right to, like, attack. Okay, Geordi. Okay. Ghost?
The Forge?
Okay, they can see each other. Okay.
And I'm really glad that you can see me. It's like I'm here, but I'm not here.
Like a ghost.
Can you pass through things like bulkheads?
Tables? People?
What about each other? Okay, that's positive, I think.
We're dead, Geordi.
Is that some kind of a joke?
Our patterns were lost in a transporter malfunction.
Imagine that's what happens, though. They're just, like, stuck as ghosts in this weird limbo.
According to Dr. Crusher, we died in a transporter malfunction at Fort Geordi. I saw her make out the death certificates.
That is crazy.
Make peace with our former lives. We have to say goodbye to the people who are in our lives.
And then they can pass over? I hope they're not really dead.
You go make peace with yourself, all right? I'm going to transporter room 3. I'm going to figure a way out of this situation.
Good luck, buddy.
I believe the cause of the accident may be related to the explosion on the Romulan ship. In all likelihood, the explosion damaged the Romulan cloaking device, causing it to discharge chronoton particles.
Ah, chronotons.
The Forge Jensen.
Nope. No comms. They can only go through doors and use the turbo lift if someone else is already in there.
I'm here to say goodbye.
Is she on the bridge? So weird to see a bunch of randoms on the bridge. I guess all of our guys need a lunch break. But she's not passing through that stuff.
That would explain why they're so far from Romulan space.
She can go right in there.
To avoid being picked up by
Go right
Federation long-range scans.
That's what I would do.
You did know LaForge longer than any of us.
Actually, I was thinking more about Ensign Rowe.
Me?
When you're ready, coordinate with Mr. Data.
Wait a minute, what are you going to say about me?
Yeah, those two butt heads, but I think he does, like, care about her a little bit. She's just gonna say what she's always wanted to say.
I just wanted to say thank you for trusting in me when no one else would.
Taking a chance on a cheeky girl.
There you are. Excuse me, Captain. Listen, Data's taking the next shuttle back over to the Romulan vessel, and we need to be on it. The answers are over there, and I'm gonna need your help.
Go with them. If anyone can figure this out, it's Geordi.
Shuttlecraft 4 has not yet cleared the Romulan ship.
Hold position here.
This is weird, listening to them plan our funeral.
Right?
I find I am having difficulty deciding what kind of service to have. Do you have any suggestions?
What would a Klingon do?
Ensign Rowe was a Bajor. Their death rituals are quite complicated.
Please.
It's over 2 hours long.
Oh no. It's like the rosary.
A ritual farewell to those you call friends. I never knew what a friend was until I met Geordi. He spoke to me as though I were human.
I don't think Geordi even knows how much he cares about him.
I am not the proper person to advise you.
Is this not sentimental?
I am very happy for Commander LaForge.
Ah, it's a great honor.
A friend has died in the line of duty, and he has earned a place among the honored dead. It is not a time to mourn.
Well, that's certainly a happier way to process death.
It's a nice sentiment, but a little premature. I don't plan on being commemorated before my time.
We'll say they can't be dead. That's not going to happen. So weird.
I've never seen anything like this. There's something in here that looks like a molecular phase inverter.
Just stuck his head inside.
Well, it never got out of the preliminary stages. There were several accidents. The Romulans might be pursuing that same technology, trying to combine an inverter.
You mean we're cloaked?
Not just cloaked, phased. We don't have any substance.
Then that would mean we're not dead.
Cloaked.
Field emissions are particularly strong in this area.
You can be assured that the emissions will be eliminated before the engine core is replaced.
Are they doing something shady?
The particles will accumulate in their dilithium chamber. When they go to warp speed, their engines will explode.
See? I knew it. Okay, now these guys heard it. Gonna infiltrate the dilithium chamber? No, no, no. Oh, commercial break. That guy's sitting there cloaked in phase 2. Freaking Romulans.
The following areas are showing contamination. Sick bay, transporter room 3, main bridge, captain's ready room.
Is it everywhere they've been?
No transporter beam has been active in any of those areas, and I cannot see that they have anything in common.
Oh, yes, they do. In fact,
It's everywhere they've been.
why don't you go with her and see what the lateral sensors turn up? I'm gonna stay here with Data.
Right.
Look at this shady ghost guy.
Well, that's interesting. You're reading chronoton fields in here, but not from me? There's a field in this wall? Why?
Because the other guy's there? Make a message.
Data, I'm right here. That's me you're reading.
You have to pass through something.
Come on. It's me.
SOS.
I can see you.
Who are you?
Where is the scientific officer? The one like us.
None of you beeswax eyebrows. She'll never talk.
Try using your imagination once in a while. These aren't just random patterns. It's me.
Well, leave him a message.
Wait a minute, Data. I think you did something here. It's not so easy to push through anymore.
Oh?
The molecules in my hand must have been partially dephased by the anion beam. Data,
Point it at me.
don't give up on it. It works. I was just creating more fields. Your method is fine. You just need to turn up the intensity, Data.
Should have wrote him a message.
He's in here.
Oh! Clonked him.
The field strength is 300% above the others we found, sir.
Is that Ro?
Acknowledged.
Because the phaser he fired? What? Who's this girl? Is this Riker? I thought Riker was with the girl. Just some random chambers. Doesn't feel anything.
I'll give it.
She's feisty.
Excuse me, Lieutenant.
Ro!
I'm detecting a chronoton field in your room.
Too much going on here. Who is he? Wait, they threw him outside? Is he just floating in space? Oh, I see a sucker. Freaking Romulan. Commercial break. That dude just got ejected into space.
Installation of the new engine core has been completed. We are ready to switch to internal power, Enterprise.
Understood.
For your safety, we suggest you warp away.
Don't listen to him,
It was
Captain.
our pleasure, Mirok. And I hope that this example of cooperation between our two peoples
Picard, you're too trusting.
set a course for the Garadius system.
Don't say warp.
6.
Captain,
He was about to engage.
Mr. Data believes we shouldn't engage the warp drive until I've cleared all the chronoton fields from the ship.
Thank God.
Somebody's gonna have to be looking directly at us.
Then we're gonna have to go somewhere with an awful lot of people.
10 forward.
It's time, sir. We should go.
Oh, the funerals.
You have the bridge, Mr. McDowell. I'll be at the service in 10 forward.
10 forward. We'll create as many chronoton fields in there as we can.
They're gonna reappear at their own funeral. Creepy.
And I made some offhand remark about the shuttle's engine efficiency. And the next morning I found that it stayed up all night, refitting the fusion initiators.
Of course he did.
You decided what you're going to say about Ensign Rowe.
Yes, I have. Wasn't easy.
Situations like
What?
these are never
What
easy,
wasn't
number
easy?
one.
She's a little abrasive at times, but we like her. Oh, wow. They went with the joyous occasion? This is what I hope my funeral's like. Lots of brass and clarinets.
They think we're dead and they're having a party?
Yeah,
Great.
it's perfect.
Listen to this trumpet.
Unusual.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think I like it.
I like it too. Oh, get in there with the bone. Great episode.
I suppose I'll never know what you were gonna say about me.
She's so mad. You can really shred on that thing. This really is what I want my funeral to be like.
Anion emissions are harmless. Please begin immediately.
Here we go.
Let's do it. Somebody look, somebody look.
Warp, can you see us?
Data?
She hadn't lost her rank as a result of that incident at Garon 4. I think she would have made Lieutenant Commander by now.
Incident. She's such a rebel.
The disruptor. I could put it on overload.
Do it.
Freaking do it.
I would like to get underway as soon as possible. The situation on Garadius 4 has become...
It's gonna kick it over.
Excellent. Mr.
Did
McDowell,
they-
Chronoton field strength in 10 forward has just increased by 3,000.
Okay. Get in front of them.
Increase anion emissions to 6,000 particles per second.
This ought to do it. You see them? Can you see them? We can see them.
did you see that, Mr. Data?
Yes. You're not just seeing ghosts.
I believe I may know what has happened, sir.
Oh, Data, please be right.
It would explain the mysterious chronoton fields.
Yes. Data. Always go to Data.
Their brief appearance coincided with the anion sweep.
Tell her to
Perhaps the
decontaminate again.
anions neutralized the cloaking effect.
At 10,000%. That would be weird if you're at their funeral. Woo.
Data, do you see us?
Of course.
Not even surprised. I love Data so much. Of course. Yeah, makes total sense. Data. Best friends.
Geordi, it is good to see you.
Thanks, Data. Never been to a better funeral.
You did a good job, buddy. Feasted.
You've been eating for over an hour.
We didn't eat for almost 2 days. I'm hungry.
What's she upset about? What Riker was gonna say?
But I never really believed in a life after death. And then suddenly I was dead. And it made me feel like I'd been pretty arrogant to discount everything I'd been taught, you know?
If you can teach Ro Laren humility, you can do anything.
Good one, buddy. Okay, that was season 5, episode 24, and that one was really fun. I liked it. I thought it was really fun to see them, like, existing on the ship, passing through stuff, walking through walls, and going through stuff, going through people, running through people. Yeah, that was really fun. It was cool, too, that they had Geordi believing that there had just been some kind of sciencey mistake, and Ro believing that they were really dead, and they were kind of wondering which of them was right. And they were kind of on opposite sides there. I like that, and it really showed, like, a more vulnerable side to Ro, which I liked. I sort of wish we could learn a lot more about her. She talks about being Bajoran, like, very briefly. We heard a little bit. Did they do a 2-hour chant or something like that? But I want to know more. I want, like, a Ro episode, like we get sometimes when we get a Worf episode and we learn more about the Klingons. I want a whole Ro episode where we learn more about her customs and things. As fascinated as I am by the Klingons, I feel like there's a whole wealth of possibility with the Bajorans. Certainly Ro seems like a beloved character as far as I could tell from comments that I get, so I'm hoping that we do get to see more from her. No spoilers. I did like the tone of the funeral that Data threw. I thought that was really fun, and I'm glad he went that way. You know, funerals are rough, actually, usually, and, you know, for some people that works, and it's supposed to be like, so you can focus on your grief, I guess, and saying goodbye, but there's something about the idea of a really fun, upbeat celebration of life kind of thing that seems really nice to me. But again, everybody processes grief in a different way, but I just really like that idea, and it does seem like it would be what Geordi would want, so that was good. Data and Geordi being best friends, I love that. I love the little moment on the elevator too when Picard told the story about Geordi, how he met him the first time. That was cool. I just like getting all these little snippets of backstories and things. It just fleshes out the characters more. And the Romulans, what can we say? It's always the shady Romulans for sure. I don't know why they keep trusting the Romulans. I don't know. I don't trust them. Maybe I'm wrong and it'll all be fine, but certainly they don't seem to ever be doing the right thing. I don't trust them. I do not trust them, and I feel like the crew needs to take it a little more seriously. They literally just tried to blow them up. Like, I hope next time we encounter them, they're not gonna just blindly trust them and, you know, go to their rescue and not suspect anything. I mean, they need to start understanding how dangerous the Romulans are. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how it ends up with the Romulans. Maybe we get to a place where they don't keep pulling this shady stuff, but that was shady and I don't like it. Freaking Romulans. But yeah, this one was good. It was, you know, very sciencey. We scienced it up a lot, and it was cool to see Geordi and Ro team up. I like that. It is freaky to think about, like, you're at someone's funeral and then they just kind of reappear and you're like, are you a ghost or are you real? That would be so freaky. And, okay, if you thought I was excited for this week, I think I'm most excited about the episodes we're going to watch next week, because I know the next one we're going to watch next week is called The Inner Light, and as far as I can tell from comments, this is everybody's #1 favorite episode, as far as I could tell. I mean, maybe not everybody, but, you know, it's pretty much universally loved as far as I could tell, and I'm very, very excited. So, looking forward to next week. Check it out, The Inner Light, finally. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I had a great time. I hope you had a great time too, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.